Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're going to be talking all about the crazy Mad Lions and Carzzy drama that has been going on yesterday and today. There's so much to talk about. It's really interesting, really crazy, pretty funny, pretty weird. But before we get into that, I just want to ask real quick if you guys would consider checking out the first link in the description below for my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/I_am_germ. I've streamed the last 7 days. We've been having a ton of fun. I've been putting a ton of time, effort, work into all of that. And I'd really appreciate if you guys went and checked it out. It's kind of my next big thing that I'm really trying to work on and start growing. Drop a follow, maybe hit us with a Twitch Prime. I'd appreciate a ton. With that being said, let's get into this. So we have the tweet that started it all this Carzzy Mad Lions stuff. This comes from Revenant, who in his Twitter bio, this is a screenshot because it's obviously since been deleted, and I fully expected this to get deleted, so I made sure to screenshot it right away. I was telling everybody, I was like, let's see how long this stays up before it gets deleted, whatever. But in his bio, you can see in the top right corner, he says, Mad Lions owner. So a lot of people, I don't really think, I didn't know who this guy was before, but people are saying, oh, Mad Lions owner is freaking going off on Twitter. He said, and this is in Spanish, this is Google translated, maybe it's not an exact one-to-one translation, who knows, but he said, what a shame if it makes me see the Yoya like this. He has to carry everyone on his back along with Kaiser. I still think that Carzzy does not give the level. He contributes things to the team that they consider important. I am clear that he put the flockhead on the hook, but I don't send shit about those things XD and then like wheelchair emoji. People are like, oh, it's kind of weird, man. Kind of a cringe tweet. Super weird. Obviously, flaming his team, flaming his players. I don't know this for sure, but I'm pretty sure what I read or based on the timestamps that this came out in the middle of the series. This was after game 2 of Mad Lions and DK. This wasn't like afterwards, which not that it would be better, but this is in the middle of the series. Very weird. He's saying that El Yoya and Kaiser are carrying the team. Carzzy is not up to level, and pretty much if it was his choice, Flockhead would have been playing. And everyone was like, what? How are you saying that? Like, if you think that, whatever, if you're going to tweet that publicly, like super weird. And obviously people got upset with him, rightfully so. He ends up deleting the tweet. He kind of apologizes, but like not really. Super weird. Mad Lions comes out and they make this official statement. They said, we are incredibly proud. First of all, everyone was saying how terrible this is. It's like the text is a bad font. The colors are really hard to read. Like, kind of hurt your eyes. People were pretty embarrassed that this is the statement that Mad Lions put out. But anyway, I know I'm covering it a little bit. There's no way for me to not cover it. I'll read it to you guys. They said, we're incredibly proud of the team's performance at #Worlds 2021 and throughout the entire season. We support all of our players, including Carzzy, which is just a funny line. You probably could have just said we support all of our players, who was a big part of our success. The disparaging conversation started earlier on social by Revenant. One of our content providers is misleading. He is not a part of the ownership group or management and does not speak for Mad Lions or Overactive Media. We count on our partners to work collaboratively with us and share our disappointment around Revenant's comments with our fans. So obviously that was a statement. I don't know if it's a good statement, but it was a statement. And people were like, okay, well, that's weird. Why does Revenant say he's an owner in his bio? Why have you guys not done anything about that previously? If he's not actually an owner, he's just a content provider, whatever that even means. What's going on? What's the actual truth? This seemed a little bit fishy, obviously. So, some people did dive into it more. And yeah, like this, the font is horrible. Make him remove owner from his bio. Make him do an apology for Carzzy and the rest of the team or have consequences. And it was just really bad timing. People saying that, yeah, they're just trying to sweep this whole thing under the rug. But what people did post is this from September of 2020. Mad Lions announced today that Luis Miguel Amor, better known as Revenant, has joined the Madrid club as a shareholder. The new relationship, effective immediately, will see Revenant become the new ambassador and an important part of Mad Lions' brand building effort. So obviously there, he's some kind of shareholder with some kind of group that has some kind of stake in Mad Lions. Now, does that make him an owner? No, but a shareholder, is essentially somebody who holds partial ownership in a company. I wouldn't go as far to call him, the owner of Mad Lions, but it sounds like he's more than a content provider. What even that means, I don't exactly know, but this whole situation super weird. It doesn't sound like Mad Lions is being 100% truthful, but I don't know. That's just kind of my speculation and my interpretation of the whole situation, my opinion. And yeah, super weird by Revenant. Kind of weirder, not weirder by Mad Lions, but kind of weird by Mad Lions also. Revenant did come out and say, clearly, my tweet about Carzzy has bothered, so I have zero problems deleting it and even apologizing to him. So that's why he deleted it, because people were bothered by it. The least that he wanted to do was disrespect him or his teammates or the year they have done. Don't scratch so much that I even spoke to him through DMs. See ya. So you say, I didn't mean to offend anybody. I apologize to Carzzy. We've talked in DMs, whatever, which is super weird. Again, he says, I didn't mean to disrespect anybody, and he literally tweeted, Carzzy's not up to level. I would play Flockhead. Like, what? It's super, super weird. I loved this response by Medic. He said, sorry if this tweet seems disrespectful. I didn't mean to disrespect XD. Such a great tweet. Obviously, Cadrill comes in with the checking possible ratio. But yeah, that's kind of the update on this whole situation. That's where you're at. Super, super weird that all of this was coming out. And I had already recorded a Mad Lions video because they already have some other issues. There was like Armut tweeting about, after the games, Armut tweeted, sorry to everyone that was rooting for us. I wish Damon good luck in their upcoming games. Game 2 kind of hurt. I could have carried that game. Thank you for watching. See you next year. And I'm going to miss you, Carzzy. Then people were like, oh, is he joking? Is he memeing? Is Carzzy actually leaving? Then, even though I believe, this tweet came out after Revenant's tweet, but people hadn't really picked up Revenant's tweet yet, at least in the English-speaking esports community. But then that stuff started going, and then, everyone's like, okay, so Carzzy's gone for sure. Whether this is a joke or a meme or not, Carzzy's gone. Also, after game 2, there was the clip of, like, the camera goes to Elyoya behind the scenes. He's, like, pretty visibly frustrated. He's, like, kind of yelling and pointing around and all this stuff. And yeah, there's obviously already rumors of Carzzy leaving. Carzzy already has an expiring contract. He's already getting poached by Carlos and G2. Carlos is tweeting at him like every single day. It seems like he was probably already leaving. But now all of a sudden, how are things behind the scenes for Mad Lions? Getting 3-0'd in the quarterfinals in what was clearly a down year for the LEC. Is Carzzy going to be the only change? Is he going to be the only guy to leave? Is Mad Lions going to make more changes? Are more players going to want to leave? Is Kaiser regretting signing that contract extension all of a sudden? I don't know. But all of a sudden, Mad Lions goes from a back-to-back LEC champion with a ton of hope and hype and stuff for the future to all of a sudden, there's a ton of question marks and a ton of stuff going really, really crazy. But out of this whole situation, the best tweet definitely came from Carzzy. He said, my friends, don't be too mad. It doesn't matter what someone who doesn't have a single clue about the game says. I'm not going to feel down because someone such as Revenant said something like this. Just stay happy. Don't let other people get you down. I love Mad. So, in the end, just a really, really great, really, really mature tweet by Carzzy. I think that says a lot about him. Again, he's like 19 years old, but this is so mature, so wise, so perfectly handled, which is something we don't see in esports very often. And I love this tweet. And I love the message. Stay happy. Don't let other people get you down. Who cares what those people are saying? He's going to keep doing him. He does say that he loves Mad Lions, but again, he doesn't have a contract for 2022 with Mad Lions. Their season's done. Their offseason has begun. For all intents and purposes, Carzzy is now a free agent, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see where he ends up, what happens with him, and the rest of this Mad Lions roster, and who their potential replacement stuff are. Because again, this team had tons of high hopes, but now there's a lot going on, a lot of questions up in the air. But man, some really, really crazy, unexpected drama. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it a ton. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, where you think Carzzy's going to end up, who Mad Lions should get, anything. Because I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, save today, and all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.